and we'll see how it goes. Right now, Elvis Merzlikins is at the podium.
Tell me about your evening, how you were able to, I know you wanted to be present for that ceremony. How did you play and clear your mind to play? How much was number 80 with you tonight?
It was my most important game. It was my most important game. I was obviously a little nervous because I didn't want to embarrass the number, right? For my first and last game that I wear that number here in Columbus. So it was hard start. It was hard start, but I'm happy and I'm proud of myself that mentally I could handle it. And obviously team, they helped me. They helped me right from the start. We knew that they're gonna push because they're a really fast team. But all team forwards, defensemen, everybody, they knew how important game was for me, so they were there for me.
Elvis, on that point, there were a lot of blocked shots, there were a lot of scrums in front of you, there was a lot of protecting of you. Is that what you're talking about right there, is just the extra effort that everybody went through to keep you clean?
Exactly. This is what they did, and I'm super thankful. They were blocking trying to block every single shot, and there was now, even in the end, I remember Gavi, he was screening me totally, like I didn't see anything, and he was taking the puck on his body. So they were blocking and they were shooting a lot. So. And that's the result. We scored a lot of goals, so this is really nice. And obviously, like I said, thank you.
At the end of the game, I saw Zach Werenski gave you a big hug. What did he say, or what did that moment mean to you?
He was proud. He was proud of me. That's what he said. But every single player said that to me in the locker room, because again, the feeling what you have inside. It's not your legs that they are shaking, it's just how your body is shaking inside. From outside you don't see it, but from inside it's shaking everything. And something that you can't control because there's big emotions. Just when I saw the little sister and our family walking out, I got emotional right away. And yeah, and with Zach, that was. He don't want to catch me, so that was our hug thing, and we didn't want it to be like Fliggy and Bob, so we invented something new. But we're in progress, so we're gonna definitely invent something better, I think.
Elvis, I believe the second period, they come down on like a 3-on-2. They get a great scoring chance on it, and you somehow make a split save in the crease. Just take us through that one a little bit. How did you end up making that save and the second one?
Yeah, that was crazy play actually. He really got me. I was super late, but again, like for all games, this one for me was the most important. So I actually wasn't even thinking about the result. I was just thinking to win the game, and I knew that I'm not, and I didn't put the pressure on myself. I didn't want it to make shutout. I'm honest, because that would be really hard. That would be harder on me. So for me, it was most important thing is just win the game. That's all what I wanted to do.
You were surrounded by the number 80 tonight. It was on your back. Was it behind your nets? Is it the banners? You got to wear it coming out for warm-ups and everything else like that. How much did this night mean to you, and the way it turned out, 8-2 win and all these goals?
It was my most important night, like I said. Wearing on warm-ups, especially his last name, it was a weird feeling. It was a weird feeling. It was like he was there with me. This game was my most important game, and definitely I'm gonna remember forever this game.
Because of the margin, did it allow you a chance as the clock went down to 0 to think about him and go, okay, we got it done, buddy. We did the job tonight.
Yeah, I was actually even laughing that I didn't fuck it up. It wasn't that bad. So, I'm not crazy, but I talk to him all the time. Like when I lost my father, I was talking to my father all the time, and now I'm talking to him because I know every single post or crossword, that's him. And even if I'm not gonna have 80, I'm still gonna have 80 on my helmet. But I know that he is gonna be there and saving my ass.
Wearing that number 80 jersey, what becomes of that jersey? Does that go? Where does that go?
That one is gonna go on my wall. I just got a house, so I'm gonna put that in frame. Both jerseys gonna go on the wall. Manny's jersey I have from Detroit, and today I just got Dubois' jersey, so I'm gonna put even that one because we were really close all together with Gabby as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Elvis Merzlikins, he gets his first win of the season tonight. Appreciate it. All right, that's Jody Shelley. Now let's throw it into the interview room, and we'll start with Oliver Bjorkstrand.
On opening night sometimes, how crazy was this for you? How fun was it to get the goals flowing like that?
Yeah, it was fun. Obviously, crowd was into it, and that was awesome to see, so I've missed that for sure. Obviously, a little bit of a weird game, but scored a lot of goals, so it was fun. We'll take this any night, so we've got to keep that going.
Ollie, is there any better way to kind of celebrate and commemorate the memory of Matisse Lennox and what you guys did tonight?
I don't think so. No, we played for him tonight. Obviously, it was very emotional, everything going on, but, this was for him, and, I think we did a good job of, finishing off this game in a good way for him.
Oliver, for a young team that's coming together as this season goes along, how important is it to have a night like tonight where a lot of people get on the score sheet, you celebrate together, as you mentioned?
Yeah, I think it's great for confidence. It's never a bad way to start. Obviously, we can't get too comfortable. There's still things we could do better tonight. Like I said, it was a little bit of a weird night. I feel like they had the puck a lot, but we just scored a lot of goals and finished off at the right times. But obviously, very positive that we were able to put the puck in the net, and just gotta now get ready for next one and straighten up on those things.
You guys are good on the power play again tonight, just like preseason. That rolled over. I don't know if this was by design or if it just kind of happened that way throughout that first power play, but Laine was at the point, and Werenski was over there on the left wing, and just kind of moving Laine around a little bit. How much more dangerous can that make you guys if Laine can start moving around and they can't predict where maybe he's going to shoot from?
Yeah, I think, confusing them a little bit and just moving the puck and not just being in a certain spot all the time, making them think. I think that'll help us out. So, when we do that and we play with confidence, I think it just opens things up. And when things get open, you make certain plays and you find a way.
You mentioned the crowd at the start there, but obviously to have a full building again, you had to be waiting for that for a long time. Just what was it like to have that energy there and gave them a show as well?
Yeah, it's one of the better feelings. Last year was, obviously totally different with having no fans and then just 5,000 in the end. So hearing the fans, the fifth line back, and just the atmosphere was awesome. I think they were ready for it too. It sounded that way at least.
Yeah, this was an emotional night for everybody. Elvis, of course, maybe especially, I don't know. How much did you guys want to play for him, and how do you think he did play? He looked spectacular tonight. Just your thoughts on his play.
He played well, and I think we try to do our best to play well in front of him. I feel like there's a lot of guys blocking shots and, backing him up. So obviously, more of an emotional night for him. This sits close to him, so yeah, it's awesome to help him out, and I'm sure he's thankful for that, and he already told us. So great to see him get this win and play a good game. So really awesome.
Oliver, kind of on that theme, there were a lot of scrums in front of Elvis, a lot of protecting the net, a lot of protecting one another. Has that been a point of emphasis, playing for yourselves, playing for one another tonight, protecting one another and that type of thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we don't want anybody touching our goalies, and, the guys in front of the net, they're doing their best to, pushing them out and not letting them touch them. So, if it's Corpy Elvis, we're going to back them up and, play in front of them and make sure nobody touches them. So that's a part of us.
Thanks, Ollie.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
We'll have Max Domi next.
Strand talking here tonight. He finishes with 4 points. He asks who they are. Cole Sillinger played his first NHL game tonight. He's at the podium.
At what point, or did it at any point settle down and just become a hockey game to you? Did it take a few shifts?
Yeah, I mean, it took me a couple shifts for sure to realize I was playing my first game in the NHL, but as the game got on, I got more comfortable.
So, you've been kind of waiting for this moment your entire life. Did this first game, being a home opener in Columbus, did it live up to the hype?
For sure it did. Everything I expected, but even more. I mean, the guys were very great, very supportive of me. Just giving me a tap on the butt and saying, just go out there and enjoy it, because in their first games they said that they really remember the game, and it does happen like a blur. So I'm going to just try to take it all in tonight.
Well, I wonder if you could take us through your first assist on Domi's goal, and just from the moment you knocked that puck out of midair all the way to the bench where you and Domi appeared to be having a moment there.
Yeah, I think it was Peeker that rimmed it up, and then Domi made a great play on the wall there, and like you said, it was in the air, and I was just lucky enough to hit it out of the air, and it was kind of a foot race. And the whole way down, I heard Domes say, "Silly, behind you," so I just kind of tried to take body position and tap the puck behind my legs, and I mean, he was right there, and he's gonna score that shot. It was a great shot.
And then what was going on the bench? It looked like you guys were enjoying that moment.
Yeah, he was just saying congrats and a nice play, and I was saying the same thing, good shot, and let's just keep it going.
Did you know where your mom and dad were sitting tonight?
I had no idea, no.
Looks like you got a little battle scar there on the bottom lip.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's
good
like-
hockey scar.
That kind of snap you back into hockey mode real fast. Or?
Yeah, I've had a couple of those in whether it was preseason or Traverse City, but it's expected in hockey.
You've played this game obviously long enough, even though you're only 18, to where you've probably been on lines that have worked, lines that have not worked. Looks like you, Jenner, and Domi have something kind of going there. Does it feel like that? Did it feel like that kind of quickly for you guys?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like we're clicking, and I feel like that starts in practice. We're building chemistry in practice, and whether it's 3-on-2s or any kind of line drill, I feel like that we're really executing, and I mean, you see that it's translating to the ice a little bit, and hopefully we can keep building off what we kind of already set and keep getting more comfortable with playing with one another.
Hey, Cole, Brad Larson sent you out for the opening face-off. Obviously an emotionally charged moment. Can you just say what the adrenaline was like? This is up and roaring pretty good. The emotions are flying high.
Yeah, when he announced starting lineups in the room and he announced our line, I was, yeah, for sure. It woke me up a little bit, and then off the draw, it took a while for that puck to drop. There was a little bit of Domi gave the opposing guy a little shove, so it was good. I mean, just I got it to Jenner and he snapped it back, so won the face-off. It was good to win the first ever NHL face-off.
I know it's quickly after the game. Have you gotten a text or anything from your dad? Any response from dad so far?
I haven't checked my phone yet, no, but we have a dinner lined up, so I'm sure that my phone, I'll have a couple texts from my buddies and my family. Thanks, guys.
Cole Sillinger playing his first NHL game tonight. Beautiful little drop pass.